Good morning, students. We have learned in the earlier class about the product of the two integers. Okay, what would be the product when we take the positive integer and positive integer? What would be the product when we take the negative integer and negative integer? Okay, so we know that when we take the two positive integer or two negative integer. Okay, so after the product, after taking their product, we are placing the positive sign before writing their product. Okay, so similarly, in today's class, I am going to discuss about in the product what would be the product, their product when we take the three or more integers. Suppose if I take three negative integers, what would be their product? Okay, so what happens when I take more than 5 to 6 negative integers? Okay, so say we can take the product of their whole numbers. Okay, but we write the sign, we place the sign of the integer, sign of the whole number. Okay, depending upon the, if we are taken the number of whole numbers, the number of number of the integers is in the even or the odd. Depending upon that even and the odd, we are placing the sign. Okay, so now the product of the three or more integers. Suppose let us assume one example. That is what if I take one example, that is minus 4 into minus 3. Okay. See how to multiply. To multiply this, we first to take the product of the whole number. 4 into 3 is 12. Okay. So if we have same integers, that means a negative integer or the positive integer, we are going to place in the positive sign. We are going to place in the positive sign before writing the product. Okay. So likewise, now I am going to take another one integer, a negative integer, that is what minus 4 into minus 3 into minus 2. Okay. So now the product of the whole number. Okay. 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24. Okay. 24. See here. See. You make it small correction. First you write down minus 4 into minus 3. Minus 4 into minus 3. Okay. Into minus 2. So minus 4 into minus 3 is plus 12. Okay. Plus 12 into minus 2 is become a minus 24. If we have two different integers, one positive integer and negative integer, we take the product of the whole numbers and placing the negative sign. Okay. Before writing the product. And third one, now I am going to take again another one integer, minus 4 into minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 1. Okay. So see, minus 4 into minus 3 is 12. Okay, into minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. Okay. 12 2 is 24. Okay. See, here you observe that. So when we take the two negative integer, then we are placing the positive integer. Okay. When we taken the three negative integer, we are placing the negative integer while writing their product. Okay. Okay. So here we are taken four negative integer. Okay. So then we are placing the positive sign. Okay. So finally we come to conclusion that if we take the even number of integers, okay, then you place the positive sign before their product. Okay. If we take the odd number of negative integer, then you place the negative sign before their product. Okay. Okay. So this is what I am in conclusion. Okay. So on basis of this, we are going to solve some problems. Think, discuss and write. The product, one is an example. You may solve these problems. So the product of minus 18 into minus 5 into minus 4. Okay. Do these problem as an homework. Minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. 9 into minus 3 into minus 6. Okay. And fourth one is minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. Okay. So now next is an properties of multiplication of the integers. Okay. Properties of multiplication of integers. See, properties of multiplication of integers. Okay. The first one is in closure under the multiplication. Closure under multiplication. To verify this, to check this, now I am going to take in two integers. One is 2, the another one integer is 4. Okay. I will take in minus 4. Okay. So according to closure law, if we take the product, okay, if you multiply both integers, okay, you are getting a third integer, and that is belongs to a integer. Okay. See, example is an 2 into 4 minus 4 is equal to an minus 8. Okay. So this minus 8 is and belongs to integer. Okay. If the product is and belongs to integer, then the this property is and holds good. Okay. So that this property is verify under the multiplication. Okay. So if you can check, okay, you can check for all the integers. Okay. And next is an closure under the multiplication over. The next is a commutative property. Okay. Commutative property, the commutativity of multiplication. And second property is commutativity of multiplication. So commutativity of multiplication is nothing but an A into B equals to B into A. Okay. By interchanging their integers, okay, we obtain the same product. Okay. The product of the two integer does not change when we interchange the place of the integer. Okay. Suppose an example, A equals to 10 and B equals to minus 5. Okay. So then A is what, and 10 into B is a minus 5, equals to minus 5 into 10. Okay. 10 5 is 50. Okay. Minus 50. Okay. So minus 50. And 10 5 is 50. Minus 50. Okay. So if we change the place of the integer, we cannot get the other number. We obtain the same integer. Okay. Here also minus 50. Here also minus 50. Okay. So this commutative property is for a integer under the multiplication. Okay, hence this is a proof. Next one is the third property, that is what multiplication by zero. Multiplication by zero. If you multiply the any integer by zero, again it gives a zero. Okay. If you multiply the any integer, okay. So now I am taking the integer, one is 50. Okay. Then you multiply this by 0, you are getting a 0. Okay. So this is a multiplication by 0. Okay. Next and fourth property, multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. See, in this property, okay, we multiplying the integers, any integer with an 1. Okay, then we getting a same integer as we taken earlier. Okay, so minus 3 into 1 is a minus 3. Okay, and if you taken 50 into 1, again what? 50. Okay. So here the multiplicative identity means this one remains same. Okay. One remains same. And if we multiply this identity with any integer, again we getting a same integer. Okay. So this is what an multiplicative identity. Next is an associativity for a multiplication or associative property for the multiplication. This is the fifth property, associativity of multiplication. See, according to this property, we have a into of b plus c. B into c equals to a into b into c. Okay. See, to check this, I am going to take three integers. So a equals to 2 and b equals to 3 and c equals to minus 1. Okay. So by substituting these values in the above equation 1, okay. So a is an 2, 2 into b is an 3 into c is a minus 1 equals to 2 into 3 into minus 1. Okay. So 2 into 3 into minus 1, so minus 3. Okay. Equals to 2 into 3 is an 6 into minus 1. Okay. So 2 3 is 6 minus 6 1 is 6 minus. Okay. So this property is an holds good and verified for the integers under the multiplication. Okay. See, in this property, the product does not changes. Product of the integers does not changes by grouping the integers. Okay. So by grouping the integers, the product does not changes. Okay. It remains same. Okay. So this is what an associativity of the multiplication. And next is a distributive property. And the sixth one is a distributive property. Distributive property. See, according to this distributive property, we have a into of b plus c equals to, okay, a into b plus a into c. Okay. Okay. To prove this I am going to take and three integers, a equals to 1 and b equals to 2 and c equals to 3. Okay. So a is a 1 into b is a 2 plus c is a 3 equals to a is a 1 into b is a 2 plus a is 1 into